This teenager from Hobart was sent to Allan Brahminy's program 2.5 years ago.
Anger would most likely be the normal trait for Allan Brahminy on most days.
He's on a care and protection order, but says his placement in the Northern Territory wasn't based on violence or bad behaviour, but because he'd refused to live in a group home.
I would have preferred to be in the Risdon prison as a 12-year-old child.
The teenager claims that if he misbehaved, he was mistreated, verbally abused, scruffed and pushed around, and made to sit in isolation on a milk crate for hours on end. He can't believe the Tasmanian government isn't bringing the 6 children who remain in the program home.
It's just horrifying that they're still up there.
Last week, the ABC revealed allegations Allan Brahminy had fabricated his Aboriginal heritage, with his biological family, former Air Force colleagues and ex-partners claiming he's not who he says he is. Dan Pennell was drawn to Allan Brahminy's program in 2009 with the hopes of making a difference. He had no prior professional experience in youth work, but very quickly progressed to manager.
It was a very raw program without a lot of, technical side of things. It was more about getting the kids out in the bush, getting back to basics. In that remote setting was really the big draw card, and working with the extreme needs kids.
He supports the wilderness-style program and believes it was working at the time. But after 9 months, Mr Pennell says he left the NT amid concerns about a lack of staff and Allan Brahminy.
I had a bit of resistance from Allan, where he didn't want people visiting often. He didn't like to talk to the government agencies very much. And that was one of the few things that started me, doubting the longevity of the program.
Last week, Tasmania's Human Services Minister Roger Yench committed to an urgent review of the program, but he said he believed the concerns related to former participants. That's outraged this Hobart mother who says she's been complaining since last year.
I was very shocked, as my son is still in the program. He's been there for 18 months.
In a statement, Northern Territory Police said there had been 2 investigations into allegations of mistreatment of children at the youth camp. One investigation in 2012 was referred to the Director of Public Prosecutions, but no further action was taken. In 2018, an investigation began, but there was insufficient evidence of criminality. The Minister has stressed child safety staff have visited the Northern Territory in the past few weeks, and the children are safe.
There is evidence that this program is achieving results for these kids where other programs have failed them in the past. And I need to be very careful that I don't take any knee-jerk reaction.
My son and other children that are in the program should have been removed the next day.
There's potentially a liability for the government in relation to detention of children, and also when they're in a position where they send them to an interstate jurisdiction, there certainly is potential for a group proceeding or class action.
The internal department review is expected to be completed by the end of the month. Allan Brahminy has again been contacted for comment. Anna Fromberg, ABC News.